They come through here. I have comics that tour around. Tonight we have some local comics to entertain you, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So A, be thirsty, drink a lot, and make sure you guys take care of your bartender M because she takes care of you. Please make sure you take care of her at the end of the night. So, are you guys ready for a good time? Our first comic to the stage, a good friend of mine. You can see him doing a bunch of stuff at Dead Crow, and I've had him here before, and he's wonderful, and hopefully you'll like him too. Please welcome my friend, John Grimes.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, buddy. Thanks, everybody. One more time for Lou and the charity. That's right. I'm always happy to help a charity that gives kids facial hair implants. Mustaches are pretty popular right now, so I know what it's like to get made fun of in school. God, when I was 10, I could have used a mustache, I tell you. All right, so step one, make fun of the charity you're helping. Yes. I'm John Grimes, as the man said, Caucasian male, age 35 to 45. If you're a casting director or a cop, please keep those details in mind. I think they could only help. Wilmington's a fun place. Is everyone from here? Clap if you're from here, please. All right, less than half. Good. We came down here and we took over. Those idiots from New York and Pennsylvania that you all hate that made $90,000 houses cost $290,000. Oh, you're welcome. Yes. You're welcome. We're ruining your place. We just want to make it bigger so that there's more than one of everything, though. That's always fun. But I like it here. By here, I mean Waterline, not Wilmington. But whenever I tell my friends I live in Wilmington, they're like, why the hell did you move to Delaware? I'm like, no, friend. The less famous Wilmington. That is where I go. I guess I like it enough. I grew up poor, as a poor kid. Anyone else poor in here? All right, I know probably more that don't want to admit it because of vanity and ego. That's fine. We were the kind of poor where we would watch shows every week like Roseanne, and we would be like, someday, if we work really hard and spend less of our budget on like lotto scratchers and cigs, we will be equal to the poorest family ever depicted in American media. We'll get there. We'll pray a lot. Never made it. I made it. My parents, they're back there in Pennsylvania. God bless. You guys probably know how they're doing more than I do. If you're a boomer on Facebook. Just kidding. I love my parents. But they don't love me. That's why I do this. A lot of you in here look like you would have been great parents to me. I probably would have less tattoos, less arrests. But hey, you know, that's my journey, and it's a fun one. It's a fun one. Part of being poor, too, was like the lack of options for healthcare. Like, we had insurance, but I think they were afraid to use it. And so my mom did what all good moms do. She signed us up for sports to get us free physicals a couple times a year. That actually was really good. You know, when your school nurse who gave you a Band-Aid on Monday morning is like groping your balls on Monday afternoon? That's pretty fun. Clean bill of health, though. How can they tell you have a clean bill of health just by grabbing your sack? Like, no stethoscope, no blood pressure thing, just, all right, get this kid out of here. Smells poor. Nah, it wasn't all bad, though. It wasn't all bad. My brother and I joined the Army to get out of there. Yes. Any other veteran troop types in here? Couple? All right, good. Good, yes. I'm always glad when I'm not the only hero in the room. That's a lot of pressure. So it's good to share it with those of you who got tricked as bad as I did. I didn't hate the Army, it hated me. It was fine, it was a long 4 years. Unlike my brother, I didn't stand out in as many good ways. I did master one aspect of it, anger. Now, how fucking angry do you have to be exactly to stand out in the army as the angry one? I mean, aren't we all kind of going in a little bit mad? We signed up to fucking go fight wars for college money. I think that's probably an angry boy. So then they sent me to anger management. In the army, like they have the infrastructure and the staff for anger man. Like, what the fuck? Why isn't that just part of boot camp? Like, hey, we don't want you guys to become the wrong kind of shooters. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to train you and hone you before we, have an incident. All right, shootings. Let's put that off the list. Not funny. Okay. But yeah, anger management, which led to therapy. And that didn't really work because it's fake. I don't know if you guys know this, but help doesn't help. Here's what helps. This helps. Every dollar you buy of this goes to a kid's mustache. Every dollar you spend in the army goes to your divorce. Fucking therapy. Give me a break. Like I need some doctor to tell me I'm an idiot 40 minutes a week. I know. YouTube and weed don't necessarily lead to a successful fucking career. Unless you're a comic. Then it's pretty good. I'm actually, pardon the phone. I know I was in your way. Sorry. I'm actually filming my new YouTube special tonight. So I got these microphones set up. My new special, it's going to be called Who Gives a Fuck? Yes. 25 minutes with Grimes on a Wednesday. Yeah, therapy's fake. I hate to bust everybody's bubble on that, so I quit that shit. By quit, I mean they asked me to leave because I was too negative. So where do you go from there when the army and therapists are like, we don't know?
You go back to the beer.
Never left it, friend. This is weird. I feel like this never happens to me. I'm embarrassed. That's a dick joke. Fuck it. Lose problem. The fake shit got me thinking about other things that are fake. A lot of you look like you're of a certain age. I won't say it, but you're obviously along with me from the 1900s. And something that is very fake that they try to make real now, hydration. Now, come on, man. You guys are telling me that before, Obama, not saying it's his fault, leave him out of this. Before that time frame, okay? I know, hard enough to get rid of him the first time. But, I thought you guys would hate Obama. Sorry, it's North Carolina still, right? He's one of the good ones. But, comedy. Hydration, okay. Every adult in my life, here was hydration. Coffee, maybe milk if you were gross, soda, whiskey, pass out. That was hydration. There was none of this fucking water bottle, Stanley mug, fucking airport water bullshit. No. Here's what we think about water in this country. If you have to take a shit right now, what are you going to do it in? A big ass bowl of fucking water. Like, it's fake. None of you would ever shit in a barrel of beer. Beer has value. You drink that shit, you feel good. You drink water, what do you feel? Nothing. It's a tasteless fucking chemical bullshit. It's dumb. Hydration's fake. It's a fucking scam by Big Water to keep us fucking recycling and drinking dumb water and fucking being stupid. Next time you get a bottle of Evian, I hope you don't buy one, but if you see an idiot buying one, put it up to a mirror. What will it say? Naive. All right, that's what you are. Drinking toilet water. It's dumb. Speaking of water, recycling, fake. Hate to break that one to you. Little beach people, we care about the environment. Fake. Turtles ain't gonna fucking care if you recycle a naive water bottle. They're protected anyways. We do more for turtles than we do for each other. Probably because we're not as delicious, but I mean, I've only had human a couple times, but turtle is like veal and fish in one. And just like a cow, the younger, the more delicious too. Isn't that cruel irony? Recycling. All that shit goes to the same dump. Do you honestly think there's an army of government workers taking days off from the DMV and the post office to sort through, oh, this is number 3 plastic, this is number 7, oh, they didn't rinse out this Mountain Dew bottle. Fake. Waste your fucking time doing that. And even if we all live to be 1,000 years old and we recycle everything we touch, that might maybe offset Taylor Swift's private jet idling for 40 seconds on the tarmac. Probably still not, but she's flying over us like, yeah, keep recycling, fuckers. I have $1 billion. Let me just dump some oil and toilet water out over your dumb heads. You idiots. So fake, man. Not you guys, though. If you recycle, you're cool. I'm talking about everybody else. You're fine. I like you guys. We're friends, and I would never talk shit about my friends to their face. Yeah, because I'm nice. You guys can tell I'm nice. I'm a pretty chill dude. I think I'm a good person. Just kidding. All right, fake shit, fake shit. That was all fake. Tell you what's not fake. Just bought a house and I have a fucking mortgage. That is not fake. Don't clap. It was the biggest mistake I've made in 2023 and 4. And probably 5 in the next however long until I decide that's enough. But what kind of stupid fucking bank lends me $333,000 and gives me 30 years to buy something? I'll tell you when they're going to get that money. The day after the student loan people get their money. I promise I'll pay back both, because again, I'm a good person. Stupid. Honestly, like, my current lifestyle, I think I can squeeze 10, maybe 15 more years out of it, so a house was actually a smart buy, because it's going to be my wife's problem. It already is, actually. I mean, how much money do you think I make doing this? Not charity times, happy to, get paid in alcohol. Every time, actually. Yeah, we rented for so long, like 9 years, and God, I don't know if any of you still live in apartments, but when you're like 37, signing a fucking another 1 year, you're just like, God, I did something really wrong. I wasted a lot of opportunities and privilege and fucking what am I doing with my life? And the choices you have to make in an apartment too. It's like, do I want to shit arm's length from my pots and pans or from my bed? Because that's where my bathrooms are. And let me tell you, if you're shitting by the bed in that little quadrant and that door comes unlatched and your person sees it, smells it, hears it, it's over. You might as well give that bed to fucking Mustache Kid charity, because you'll never fucking in it again. Someone smells your shit and watch your face you make in there, and all your little what you look at, your iPad, everything. They're seeing too much. Like, I know we're married, but goddamn, friend, I need some me time. Like, this ain't you time. That's never good. And of course, upstairs neighbors, downstairs, side stair, wherever the fuck. Like, actually, in my last apartment, I had to call the World Wildlife Fund, the real WWF, and I had to tell them, oh, that was a good burp. I had to say, white rhinos, not extinct. 5 of them live right upstairs from me. They're healthy enough to hunt. Based on the smells coming from their place, they hunt hard-boiled eggs and cigarettes. And they're all stocked up for winter, believe me. Although that neighbor was hot, and it's pretty hard to be mad at somebody hot. So you're like, a little noise, because, maybe. You never know. Yeah. So let me just fantasize and daydream about that. Nah. My wife's too pretty to cheat on. And too rich. I can't afford to divorce somebody rich. Are you kidding? Barely got out of my first marriage. That's right. 2 women have married me. So if you're not married, guess what? You ain't marriage material. And that's okay. Places like Waterline need single people to stay in business because you think, I'll find someone tonight. No, you won't. You'll be hungover as fuck tomorrow. But at least you can get good and drunk tonight and spend that extra money for charity. No regrets. Fucking drink, fuck it. Just live your life, you know? Yeah, house. It's weird. It's weird in the suburbs. Obviously, I don't fit in there. You can't tell this, but I'm heavily tatted because I'm a badass. And I'm especially badass when I'm walking around the cul-de-sac with my 20-pound dog in our matching hoodies. People get a big kick out of that. But I don't get the respect I deserve out there. I wonder if my neighbors, you know how they have like Nextdoor and all those apps? I wonder if when we moved in, I meant to check, but I wonder if it's like this fucking new guy, all we smell from this guy's weed. I don't know what, he obviously doesn't work. He's home all day, he ain't working from home. We've seen his sweatpants. And I just don't care. When I started smoking weed, I was like in my mid-20s, so I'm not used to like lying to my mom and thinking it's wrong. I'm just like, and I don't care, because if you can pay a fine to get away with something, that means it's legal if you can afford the fine. I mean, come on. And in case you were wondering, if you get caught for possession at Wrightsville Beach, the fine is $386. Paid it in one payment, like I said, rich wife. But you can spread that shit out over a year. They don't care. It's like the student loan people. You send them $1 a month, get off my nuts, bitch. School nurse has to check them tomorrow for AIDS. AIDS-free since '93. Happy to report. Probably because I've had sex with 4 people in my life. During my first marriage, I mean. When you join the military, they should just give you like anger management class and a divorce lawyer's phone number. Like, you're gonna need both of these, friends, at some point. At some point. I think I want to talk about true crime. Any true crime fans in here? Psychos! True crime is just Joe Rogan for women. They go to it for information on life. Like Rogan fans, they're like, yeah, man, Joe, man. Tells me cool shit like make my bed, wear a suit, kill all my food on horseback with a bow and arrow. True crime shit is like, here's how you kill your husband and get away with it very easily. Here's how to get your own Netflix true crime show. Here's some triple homicides for you to jerk it to while you relax before bed. I mean, who the fuck? It's like, I could watch like Frasier, but I think I would rather pleasure myself listening to a mother of 3 drive them into a fucking lake. I think that's better for my... Oh, I didn't make it up! You guys are the creeps that listen to it! Oh, yeah, it's real murder. I don't know if you psychos know this, but there's this shit called movies and TV where the people don't really die, and you can satisfy that horny bloodlust of yours. I mean, murder's cool, but Jesus, how much of it do we need? I mean, come on, 1 or 2 people get away with it, namaste. Depends who you're killing. Just don't kill any of the kids we're giving $1 million to. That'd be a huge waste of money. I don't even think Lou gets to keep it, so. True crime. We got some Rogan fans in here, that whole table for sure. 2 guys standing at the bar, probably this guy with the military thing in the middle. I'm not talking about you guys are cool. It's all the other Joe Rogan fans that listen to an absolute moron repeat whatever his guest says. Not you guys. You guys would never listen to a talk show host, steroid man, tell you to make your bed. And that's how you lose a crowd. Let's write that one down. No shootings. No being mean to the poor little roguies in the back. They're all fucking richer than me, young, fucking abs. Fuck you and Joe Rogan. Just kidding. I like you guys. I think we have so much info. Like, think about phones. We've had access to all information pretty much on Earth since, 2007 when the iPhone came out? I don't know. I couldn't afford one until like 2012. But we're just looking for answers. Rogan, true crime, hilarious genius comics. We're all just looking for answers. And I think it's because parents are a bunch of goddamn liars. They lie to your fucking face. How about this lie? If you're good and you work hard, you can be anything you want, son. Really, Mom? How many presidents of the United States were born in a trailer park? I'm going to check that, and I guess it's about 0.0 of them. Or like, why did they need to tell me about God when I was 8 years old? Like, I didn't have enough stress. Like, now I'm worried about some fucking guy, and this guy's sending me to hell because I steal a Snickers bar from the fucking grocery store. Come on, man. Praise the Lord, but like, 8 is a little young for hell, for fearing hell. But I guess the biggest lie my parents ever told me was, don't worry, buddy, this divorce isn't your fault. It wasn't my fault. Poor people get divorced all the time. I'll leave you with this. As I said, I'm a pretty famous, hilarious comedian. And so I stay in hotels a lot, and it makes me think like how many of my heroes have died in hotels. And most of them, like musicians, Anthony Bourdain springs to mind, Robin Williams maybe, but anyways, just heroes. And I'm like, I travel a lot, chances are I'll die in a hotel. And they die doing this thing like put a belt around your neck. It's called autoerotic asphyxiation. Google it if you want a good time tonight. And they put the belt, and then they start, and then whatever happens first, they win, basically. And I think I have my own hotel pleasure center. It's not even that gross, because hotels, you can make a mess. None of it's your stuff. You don't have to clean it, or my wife doesn't have to clean it up. And so I'll take a towel after a shower, put my leg up, take the cord, and just floss everything out of my asshole. Just floss it harder than you floss your teeth. Just, it feels so good. Oh my God, trust me, do it tonight if you don't care about your towels. Oh God, it feels good. So I assume when I kick the bucket, cleaner will come in, call the cops, obviously. Cop will come in, look around, no firearm, no signs of struggle or forced entry. This guy just seemed to have died with a huge smile on his face and a towel way up his ass. Not sure, never seen that one before, but that's one for the history books. Thanks for listening, you guys. I'm John Grimes. Sorry about the mic.
Let's hear it for John Grimes, everybody. Every Sunday, he teaches sunrise yoga at St. Teresa on Wrightsville Beach, on the beach there. So if you want to go, because he's so common with his